Welcome back to Easily Explained, where today we will be talking about adjectives in Spanish. So let's get started. Similar to definite and indefinite articles, we have to match the adjective to the gender and the number of the noun that's being modified for adjectives in Spanish. So as a reminder, masculine nouns usually end with O, while feminine nouns end with A. Also, there are different types of adjectives. Some end in O, others end in E, and some also end in a consonant. So we're going to be going over how to adjust the adjective for each situation, masculine or feminine, and singular or plural. So for an adjective ending in O, take alto, which means tall. For masculine, you don't actually change anything, so it's just alto. And masculine plural, you just add an S, so altos. Now feminine is when you have to change something. So instead of the O, you just change it to A, alta. And for plural, it becomes alta but with an S, so altas. So if you want to say the tall boy, you could say el chico alto, or the tall girl, la chica alta. That's also why, if you ever see this just written in a general context, like a dictionary, sometimes it's also written like this, because you have to decide whether to use the O or the A in each situation. Alright, so in the same way, when it's ending in E, we have to have a singular, plural for both masculine and feminine. So for example, let's take the verb inteligente, which is a cognate, so that means it does mean intelligent. So for a adjective ending in E, actually the singular and plural, the singular for both masculine and feminine nouns are the same. It's just with an E. And the plural is also the same. It's just with an S. So for the verb inteligente, whether it's a masculine noun or a feminine noun, it will be inteligente. And if it's plural, it's always going to be inteligentes. Now when we're talking about an adjective ending in a consonant like joven, which means young, we actually same thing as the ending in E part, except since this ends in N, we're just going to end it in N. So singular, joven, plural, jovenes. So we have to add the ES instead of just S. And then even for feminine, it's just going to be joven and jovenes. So let's take the example organizado. And I want to say that the girl is organized. So the girl goes to la chica, and then since one of our conditions for ser was a characteristic, we're going to use ser and make it la chica es organizada. So now for practice, write the correct form of the given adjective in parentheses. Alright, let's go over the first one. La maestra es blank for simpático. Alright, so first let's decide whether the adjective that's being modified, la maestra, is masculine or feminine, and whether it's singular or plural. So we see the A ending, signifying that it is feminine, and there's no S at the end that shows that it's plural. Also, a trick is this one we can see the definite article, so we can tell that yes, it is feminine, and yes, it's singular. So all we need to do is come up with the feminine and singular version of simpático, which is just simpática. And that means the teacher, specifically female teacher, is nice. Alright, number 2. Tú, and we're assuming that the person I'm referring to as you is a male. Eres muy blank for perezoso. And since it's just you, it's singular, we're given that it's masculine, so perezoso. You are very lazy. Number 3, las chicas, blank for alto, son muy blank for trabajador. So we have the AS ending, showing that this is feminine, but plural. And again, with the definite article, las is for plural and feminine nouns. So we know this is going to be altas, son muy for trabajador. So this one, I included it specifically because trabajador is a little bit of an irregular. So since it ends in a consonant, you would probably just put son muy trabajadores, which is actually incorrect in this case. So trabajador is a very specific noun. If it is a plural but it's masculine, then this would work. Trabajadores would be if it's masculine. And if it is masculine singular, yes, it would still say trabajador. However, if it's feminine, it becomes trabajadora. And then from there, if it's plural, it becomes trabajadoras. So this one is a little bit of an irregular one that you need to keep in mind, which is why I included that. It doesn't really follow the rules. And this means the tall girls are very hardworking. And last one, mis hermanos son blank for joven, and joven is a regular verb in that sense. So we know that it is masculine and plural, which means we're just going to make jóvenes. And it wouldn't matter even if it was mis hermanas, because jóvenes, joven is a regular verb, so it would just be joven for singular, masculine and feminine, and for plural it would just be jóvenes for singular and plural. Congratulations, you are now an expert at adjectives in Spanish. We hope this video really helped, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!